Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about the dismissive avoidant and how they view relationships to be. Thank you for sticking around. If this is your first time viewing me, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button and ringing that little bell so you're notified for the newest content. In today's video, I want to talk to you about what it's like being in a relationship with the dismissive avoidant and what they feel a perfect relationship looks like. And that's just a flaw in itself. They feel all relationships are going to be perfect. It's going to be kind of like the Disney movies where they live happily ever after. They never have arguments and they never have disagreements. That's false. I want to also help you keep the relationship healthy, keep it happy, and keep things progressing in the right direction. That's if your dismissive avoidant is willing to come and meet you in the middle and heal their attachment style so both of you guys can become more secure. The first thing you need to understand about their attachment style is when it was being formed, there was a lack of consistency. And that's where you want to start. You want to make sure that you are consistent with what you're doing. If you're texting them, text them at regular times. If you're meeting with them, meet them at regular times. If you plan things, make sure you follow through on your plans, because as soon as you decide to bail on them, make it look as if you're abandoning them, like you can't be trusted, like you can't follow through on what you say you're going to do, they're going to start to deactivate. It takes very little for a dismissive avoidant to deactivate. They're always looking for a reason to deactivate. So if you are somebody who isn't serious about the relationship, if you're just there to have fun, if you're just there to keep this thing not serious, you need to be upfront about that. Because what you're going to do is you're going to cause further damage and cause them to be even more dismissive in their ways. So if you want to have a healthy relationship with the dismissive, make sure that you are consistent. You do what you say you're going to do. You are always there to support them, which is what we're going to get into next. They want support, period. Support is huge for them, whether it's family, whether it's friends, or their romantic partner. They want somebody who's going to always be there for them, give them some advice, not because you're trying to control them, because you're just there to try to help them figure things out and help improve the quality of their lives. But if they feel like you are there to criticize them and control them, that's a big no-no. That's when they'll start to deactivate, because like I said, they deactivate really easily. Their threshold and their tolerance for nonsense and control and criticism is very, very slim. The next thing is to not overwhelm them. They feel very overwhelmed when they feel pressure and they feel like you're needy and you're asking too much of them. Let's not forget, the dismissive avoidant are very self-sufficient and independent. So when they feel somebody is acting like another child, they'll shut down and they'll get really annoyed with you and they'll start to deactivate. They don't want to have to take care of somebody. They want that person to be self-sufficient and independent themselves. I mean, of course, you don't want to take it to the extreme level like they take it to, which they don't need anybody for anything at any time. And when somebody does penetrate those walls of theirs, they still have that mindset of, I don't want to ask you for anything. I don't need anything from you. So I'm not saying go that extreme with it, but you have to ask for your needs. You can ask them for your needs. They won't be able to read your mind or understand what you need. If you start to get too much, like the anxious-preoccupied type, which they can't please themselves, they don't know how to fill their own needs at all. I mean, it's really tough for them to fill their needs. They rely heavily on outside stimulus to fulfill their needs. So if you are someone in a relationship with a dismissive, you want to make sure that you're very mindful about how much you ask of them. It's okay to ask for your needs. That's what we're in relationships for. We're in relationships to get our needs met. So it's okay to ask for them. But if you start to see them feel overwhelmed by you asking so much, and they start to withdraw, if they start to get quiet, if they start to stop initiating contact with you as much as they used to, then that's a sign that they are starting to deactivate and reconsider their feelings for you or the relationship in general. The last one is don't criticize them. They already fear being vulnerable with people and communicating and talking about what they need and how they feel. So when you come with some type of criticism about how they're feeling or the way they're doing things, they're going to withdraw from the relationship. They're going to not trust you as much. It's going to take a lot of work to get them back trusting you to the level that they were before. So you want to be careful about how you engage in the criticism that you're going to give them. You know, I always tell my clients, start with I feel. Don't go at them with you this and you that. You want to really make sure that you're using the I feel, so you take the sting out of it, and also you're not automatically putting up their walls by attacking them. They don't like being attacked. They have like I said before, they have a very low threshold for nonsense, and criticism is considered nonsense to them. So if you found this video of value, please like, comment, and share. If you want my help personally, reach out to me on my website, www.fruitfulseeds, with a Z at the end.com. Send me an email no longer than 2 to 3 paragraphs long, no longer than 500 words, as it's really hard to respond to really long emails. Or you can also reach out to me on my other social media sites. Instagram is I am Coach Court. Twitter is Coach Court 2, and my Facebook is I am Coach Court. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.